A lot of people say they want to be successful, but then don't want to sacrifice for it. I'm tired of hearing a lot of people say, I want things, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then they ask you for advice, or, they just want to tell you, because some people just like to talk. I like to talk. And then they don't actually follow through at all of what they said. For example, they'll say like, I want to start working out 5 days a week. And I'm like, okay, why do you want to start working out? It's like, oh, well, I'm just not that confident. Okay, good thing. But first thing you got to do is do it for you. You're not doing it to fucking look the best, because realistically, a year of lifting, you're not going to really look really good. I mean, you're not going to look like Jay Cutler. You're just going to look like a normal person, a normal guy. So scratch that shit out of your mind. You're doing it for yourself, because that motivation will take you way farther than any other motivation. Like when I first started working out, I was working out for other people. I was working out to prove to other people that I could work harder than them, because a lot of people doubted me, and rightfully so, because I was a very bad kid. I did hard drugs. I was surrounded with the wrong people. So obviously I did not look like I was going to be successful at all. So I wanted to prove to them, because I always believed in myself, and I always thought that I was going to be something more than I ever thought I would be. And I wanted to show that to them. So I would grind, waking up super early, working out for not just an hour, but for hours. So when people say they want to do something, you got to really want to do it. And most of the time, if you're saying that you want to do something, that's already a fucking red flag. Because I remember when I was working out, I didn't even care. Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody, because I didn't want to waste my time on a conversation. I wanted to keep all the energy that I had just for working out. I didn't want it for anything else. I didn't want to use my energy on anything else. But I do believe if you're a beginner, then yeah, go fucking talk to other people about it. But don't talk too much about it, because I think that's a problem nowadays, where people talk too much about what they want to do and then end up not doing it. You want to go to the gym, go to the gym. You want to start a business, start a fucking business. Don't yap in other people's ears about it, talking about how you want to do this. You get fulfillment. You get satisfaction off of telling other people that you want to do this thing. And that is just simply the fact. Because I've done it myself, and I've learned that myself. I told people that I want to start uploading every day again. And I got the fulfillment off of telling people every day that, I want to start doing it again. And I end up never doing it. So the things that you want to do the most, keep them quiet. Don't tell anybody about it. Don't tell anybody, because you're going to end up never doing it. Now, going back to the sacrifice, and when I started doing the videos and running and working out a lot, I sacrificed a lot to do it and to accomplish what I have accomplished, which is, running 6 marathons, 4 of those marathons 4 months in a row, 4 of those marathons being 4 months in a row, and with one of those 4 marathons being an ultra marathon, which was a 32-mile race. I ran my first marathon when I was 16, ran my first ultra marathon when I was 17. And to do all of that, I sacrificed so much. And I took it to an extreme. I knew that I needed to cut out all the noise. So I stopped talking to all my family. I stopped talking to all my friends. I have more of a bias to stop talking to your family, because I didn't grow up with a good family. But I know there are people who are probably listening to this who actually did grow up with a good family, and they actually do support them. So don't take it that far. That's what I'm just trying to say. But that's how far I was willing to take it. That's how far I was willing to sacrifice to get where I wanted to get. I started to work way harder and obsess over it. It became the only thing I wanted to talk about. I remember if we weren't talking about running, lifting, or YouTube, then there was no point in me talking to you, because that's all I cared about. I put all my energy into running and lifting.